let's start with the introduction. Good afternoon again, everyone. So introduction to ICD-10-CM classification, okay? So after studying this chapter or this lecture, you should be able to explain the basic principle of medical classification system, okay? And we will know, okay, what is medical classification system? We will demonstrate the understanding of the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 character subdivision on the book and explain the alphabetation rules and indentation pattern. And we will look at that in the book. I'm going to open the Elmo later on. Okay. Now, term to know. First things first. ICD-10-CM stands for International Classification of Diseases, 10th Revision, Clinical Modification. You're going to see now your ICD-10-CM tabular list. You see that? You're just after the next page.
Okay.
ICD-10, look on the top, ICD-10-CM tabular list of disease and injuries. You see that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Everybody says yes, okay? The first chapter that you're going to see is chapter 1. What is chapter 1, Rhea? Read it to me on your book.
Specific guidelines.
Chapter.
Chapter 1.
The chapter. Okay. The chapter specific guidelines with coding example.
No. Look at where am I pointing at? Chapter 1.
Chapter 1, certain infection and parasitic disease.
So what is the range of chapter 1? A or alpha 00 to Bravo 99. Okay, you follow me? So chapter 1 are all infectious disease and parasitic disease. So the range of chapter 1 is from alpha 00 to Bravo 99.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that is chapter
1.
1. Okay, so you're going to put a tab here on top. You're going to put there chapter 1. So it's easy. So when there is a tab like this, I'll show you what the tab, this is what I do with my tab. So I'll put here a tab like this, and I'm going to name this chapter 1. So when I flip it, if let's say my book is like this, I will know that chapter 1 is already tabbed. So tab it. Okay?
Supposed to be
I'm going to share my whiteboard. I'm going to show you what is a main term. Okay? So now we are in the alphabetic index. So let's say, for example, the doctor said urinary tract infection. Okay? Your alphabetic index says list or alpha index of diseases and injury. So if the doctor will document urinary tract infection, your main term will be infection because this is the disease. I found my word infection right here. See? Infection, infected, infective. Now, my main term, listen to me, my main term is infection. It is all the way to the left. It's going to indent one space. Now it's going to start another alphabetation rule, and it's going to name all the location of where my anatomy of the infection is. It says abscess, skin, what's this? achorion, actinomadura, actinomycosis, but I'm in urinary tract, right? So look at my main term is fully indented to the left and it's bold letter. And now I have an indentation to the right, then it start again my alphabetation rule. So now I will find infection and I know it's under urinary tract. All I need to do is to follow all my indentation to the right and look for the word urinary tract. So let's find urinary. And there is a code N39.0. See that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And
So now it's going to indent. Look at this. It's going to further indent again. It's going to say, is it the bladder? Okay. And then it's going to say cystitis if it's the bladder. If it's pregnancy, it's going to weigh indent. That's a different code. But the doctor only says urinary tract. Okay, so N39 points. So you're going to be remembering that code. And now you're going to see and find Nancy 39.0 on your tabular list. So let's find the tabular list. Okay. Okay. It says that I found it. Everybody found that. Nancy 39.0 urinary tract infection site not specified. Okay. So that is the code, and I'm gonna go to the why is there a use additional code, what is excludes one. I'm gonna explain that to you later. But now, the code, if the doctor says urinary tract infection, site not specified, the code will be Nancy 39.0. Follow me, Rhea, Christessa, you found it?
And
not
sir,
yet, sir.
You're gonna get it more faster. Okay, so that's coding is now. Perfect practice makes it perfect. So meaning to say, once you have assignment, find the code. Now, when we're not yet on convention and rules, we're just finding the code. Later on, you would see what does includes mean, what does excludes one and two, what are those notes meaning, uh, what is this, what if it doesn't match the definition of the physician from the description of what I got. You're going to learn all that. But for now, that's the very basic. Finding the code in the alphabetic index with strict alphabetation rules, confirming it to the tabular list. That's how you find it. One by one, little by little, and you will now find the correct code. You got it? As you can see, some. All right. So your book, remember, your book is a map. Your book is a map. So whatever your book says, see this, go here, everything, you need to follow that. Because if you're not going to follow it, then you are going to be arriving at a different code. We're still on the first hour of coding. Still have a long way to go. And you will learn as we go, and I will be explaining, I'll be guiding you to the correct codes, how to find the correct code, documentation wise, the nomenclature, convention, rules, and guidelines of ICD-10C. Okay? So any questions?